What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from PumaPlow. John, the voiceover guy, I should say. And boys and girls, it's time to rescue these fallen tippers. Not really fallen, the stuck tippers going up the hill. I'm using the truck from the Road Train Pack. A, it has a rear hitch. B, the thing is more powerful. Oh, hey, I added some more silos here. I swore I did that in the last video, but I guess I cut it before I actually added the things. My bad. My apologies, guys. But anyway, we backed down the hill and rescued those trailers. And now what I'm going to try is switching the trucks, because obviously these 3 trailers are a lot bigger. They hold a lot more than those other 3 trailers. So I figured, hey, let's put the quote small truck on the 3 smaller trailers and put the quote big truck on the 3 big trailers. That should work, right? Not at all. Actually, did it? I don't remember now. No, it didn't. Actually, it didn't. I think we find out in this video. Or, yeah, definitely. I think we find out in this one. So stay tuned for that. Whenever I do these where I record ahead to, make a montage-y voiceover type thing like we're doing right now, whatever you call it, sometimes I forget what goes on in the videos, especially because, I recorded this all in one day. I recorded this video earlier today. I'm doing the voiceover. It's almost 8 o'clock at night now that I'm doing this voiceover, but I also recorded a couple of videos after this. So that's the problem why I don't remember when exactly stuff happened. So you can see with this truck, obviously these are empty. I am absolutely rolling, okay? Just rolling 70 plus miles an hour. Well, until you crash. Until you crash, it's all good, right? Just saying, when you crash, it's not very good. You can see they get all whippy and nay-nay back there, and it's not a good combination, honestly, but it got me through. It's helped me haul a lot of corn, so I guess I'm okay with it. Just saying, I guess I'm okay with it. So there is that. There is that. Okay. So red combine, I'm going to empty into the trailer, of course. Why not just go right to the trailer? I know earlier in the harvest I was putting stuff right into the, and actually I do it again later, but basically bypass the truck, put it in the bin just to have it go right into the truck. But it's like, why not? Why not? I brought these bins in to use the things. Let's use the things, okay? Just saying. Just saying. All right, unloaded the orange combine as well, and we're basically back to the homestead here almost, which is fantastic, which means we've harvested a lot of corn already. Yes, there's still a lot to go, but we are making very, very good progress on this corn harvest. I talked about this in the last video, and I believe some upcoming still, about how fast this actually went. I was really surprised. About 3 hours roughly. I should have actually kept track a little bit better. I know there's about an hour worth of harvest in the last video before I shrunk it down, and then about an hour or so of harvest in this video as well before I shrunk it down for fast time. So really not too bad, honestly. Really not too bad. I'm pretty happy with how this is going and everything. So, and obviously we still have those spots on the fields that the combines don't like to harvest. They turn around, whatever. But those spots are really not too bad anymore. It's not like the spots went away or anything. You just kind of have to know how to work around it in a weird way. Just saying. But anyway, all good there. All right, so the John Deere one is empty, and we're working on emptying the other 2. Really, with some of these smaller fields like we're into right now with these 2 combines, because they turn around so much, well, realistically, one of these combines can probably do a field this size on corn without having to empty. But because they turn around so much, and the fields are so small and everything, you don't have to pay attention to them nearly as much as when they're on a big field, you know? Because obviously if you're on a big field, you're going to fill it faster because you're not taking that time to turn around. You just go and you harvest. So like right here, I could have just put it right into the truck. Nope. Got to put it in the bin, man. I don't know why. Got to put it in the bin. I know, I have a problem. I'm weird. I'm well aware. Thank you. All right, so we're going to move the John Deere up a little closer to the homestead. In fact, right almost into the homestead, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure, right here somewhere. Into, what is that, field 32, the one that we only cut like twice or something. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so just pulling trucks forward, basically making sure, you know, we're filling trailers. Because the more we use our trailers, the less we actually have to, or the least amount of time, the least amount of time the bins will actually be full. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking over at Steffi's chat over there, keeping up what's going on in her stream. Like I said in the last video, it's evening for me. It's almost 8 o'clock. Miss Steffi is streaming American Truck Sim right now as of recording this. And I don't know. I'm keeping up with it a little bit, what's going on. Obviously, I can't hear her stream while I'm recording this voiceover. I muted it. Otherwise, it would come through on the stream. And, well, I kind of don't want to do that. So, yeah. In fairness there, I was going to put it right into the truck, but I didn't have any brakes with this combine. Of course, these combines don't have brakes. They do, but they don't work. You know what I'm saying? So, there's that. There is that. All right, those Steam notifications, I still did not turn them off. Hashtag fail, John. Just saying, I failed. I failed you guys miserably, just saying. But, you know, I'm only human. Okay, it happens, right? No big deal. I just forget to turn them off between videos. And, well, they're off right now, like IRL for me, because I got tired of them finally. I believe it was after this video or something. I don't know. But I just got tired of them. Turned them off. I'm like, I'm done with this. I guess that's the problem with having, not bragging here, but I do have a fair amount of people on my Steam's friends list because I accept everybody. Just saying. So if you wanted to friend me, yeah, PumaPlow Boy is my Steam. And I do friend everybody on there. Xbox, I don't friend people. It's too clunky to friend people on Xbox, honestly. Xbox is kind of... it's a thing. It's a thing. It'd be one thing if I was on it every day and was looking for people to, like, play games with and stuff, then I would totally take the time to friend people. But as of recording this, obviously, I haven't started playing the DLC on there yet because that's what's going to take the place of this video series. So I'm not on there, like, ever. In fact, the other day I wanted to turn it on. I was cleaning in my room, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool to, like, I could watch Steffi stream, as it was, like, Saturday. She was streaming. And I turned on my Xbox, and it's been a while since I've had it on. A couple months, probably. 45 minutes later, it was done downloading updates and installing updates and stuff, and it's like, well, I'm kind of done cleaning. So I watched a few minutes of Steffi's stream, and I'm like, I'm done doing what I needed to do, so okay. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. I'm like, well, all right, thanks, Xbox. I appreciate the consideration here. So many updates. But I mean, it's no different than like computers and smartphones and tablets. Everything has updates all the time, constantly. That's just the way the world works these days. Just saying, hey, look, Steam notification. Hey, look, another one. Hey, look, another one. That was a three-peat right there. But yeah, everything in the world has updates all the time. Always. It's almost daily. I don't have that many apps on my tablet. You know, I try not to have that many apps on there. I don't have any paid, well, Shouldn't say that. I have one paid app on my tablet, and that was a drone app. It's called Lickdy. It's supposed to be better than the DJI Go app, which is what you use to fly your DJI drone. And there's a few things about it that I liked, but there's a lot of things that I didn't like. So we quit using it. Basically, my oldest brother was trying to get some cool shots, and this sounds weird, but let me explain it. Hear me out. He was trying to get some cool shots in a cemetery, okay, with a drone. Oh, and here we go up the hill, by the way. Powerful truck, 3 trailers. Yeah, not so much. Yet again, not so much. So we ended up ditching that back trailer, by the way. And then we were kind of able to make it up the hill. The problem is the truck's doing wheelies, so it wouldn't turn. But anyway, we ended up making it. And as of actually a couple of videos after this, that trailer's still sitting there. Anyway, so we were trying to get what they call a hero shot, which is where you start way up in the sky and you zoom in on something. Or you can do it the other way. I forget which way is actually the hero shot. I believe it's you start up in the sky and then zoom in on an object via making the drone move. By the way, see here, I'm having problems with these things. I'm not a fan of this mod at all, and I'm not afraid to say that I do not like this mod at all. But hey, that's just me. Most likely if it was on flatter ground, it would be a lot better. But anyway, so we're trying to get these shots of where the drone would start at, like, say 250 feet and maybe 1,000 feet away from the headstone. And I guess I should explain, my oldest brother's big into genealogy, family research, that kind of stuff, you know, building family trees. And, like, you know, he can tell you the first immigrant with my last name, when did he come over, how many times was he married, where did he live in town. I mean, we know where he's buried. Like, that kind of stuff's kind of cool, right? At least to us, it's kind of neat to know that kind of stuff. So he's big into that stuff. So this was kind of going to take it to the next level. So we tried and tried and tried with the actual DJI app, and you can set waypoints and you can have it fly automatically, and just couldn't get the shots like we wanted. And I couldn't fly them manually because I'm too inconsistent. And I mean, I don't consider myself to be a, quote, good drone pilot. I consider myself to be okay. I've flown the drone for a few hours now. Coming up in, like, January, late January, early February, will be 3 years with the drone. So I've had it for a minute. Will be 2 years. Will it be 2 years or 3 years? I guess it'd be 2 years. Yeah, maybe it's only 2 years. Anyway, 2-3 years, whatever. It's been a while. And you know, I have flown it quite a bit in the time that I have it. I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, I'm not an expert. I wouldn't consider myself to be even a good pilot. I'm a decent pilot. I mean, everybody knows I crashed it into a house. Damn thing just jumped out in front of me. I'm telling you. But, you know, I can get some really cool shots of farm equipment. That kind of stuff is very forgiving in a way. Getting the farm equipment the shots of the farm equipment. It's very forgiving because if you turn the drone by accident, well, turn it back and then just keep watching, and the guy's just going to keep going across the field, you know, kind of thing. So it's like, that stuff is very, very, very forgiving. So I like filming the farm stuff. In the gardens, you know, stuff at the farm with the drone. I like filming. Now that it is basically winter, because it is cold as all get out here, I probably won't be taking the drone to the farm too much. A, there's nothing to film because nobody's out working in the fields. And B, you have to keep the batteries warm. Otherwise, the drone won't work. It's kind of a whole thing. It's kind of a nightmare. So I'm probably just going to put the thing in the basement somewhere out of the way. And yeah, the batteries will automatically discharge themselves, by the way, which is actually really cool. They will run themselves down to a, quote, safe level, a level that is good for maintaining the batteries, I believe. So I actually had this happen not that long ago. I went to take the drone to the farm, and I opened up the case, and I hit the button on the battery to check the level, and I'm like, all my batteries are down to the exact same level. Huh. It's kind of weird. So then I remembered, like, oh, yeah. They will discharge themselves down on purpose to save themselves, basically. So it'll probably happen again here soon. My drone's actually out here in the garage. Before it gets too much colder, I'm going to take the thing in the house. And like I said, find a nice place for it down in the basement, probably. And actually, I should go do that right after this video, because it is cold out here. It is very cold out here, so we'll take care of the drone, go put it away for the winter, basically, and keep it warm. And nothing says there's, you know, if there's not a nice day out there, that I wouldn't break out the drone and go do some flying, you know. I most likely would. That is definitely something that I would do. So, yeah. Why are you asking me that? Okay. Sorry, I just got a whisper on Twitch from somebody watching Stevie's chat. Or watching Stevie's stream. But yeah. You know, flying the drone in the winter is not normally not one of my favorite things to do. Just because you got to be like outside. Although I do fly it a lot from the cab of the truck, which is nice. That is very nice to fly it right from the cab of the truck, and when it's cold or really hot, I'll sit in there with the engine on and the air conditioning or the heat running, because why not? Just why not, you know? So, might as well. But anyway, back to the corn harvest here, guys. Coming along quite well. Sorry for all those flashing lights right there. Holy jumping. It's so many. It is so many flashing lights, but hey, it's okay. And more Steam notifications for days. Steam notifications for days. I got caught, by the way, on the John Deere. Between the track on the auger wagon and the double on the John Deere, it's like, man, I can't catch a break right here, boys. And I don't know why I drove this combine this way, by the way. I felt really dumb right after I did this. Like right about here. Felt really dumb. Why didn't I just cross the train tracks? That other field 18 was right there. Why didn't I just cross the train tracks and be done, right? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Not sure at all. So it's kind of amusing if you ask me. Felt really smart. Really, really smart. But hey, it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. So, yes. Okay. Yeah. Like right here. I could totally just be putting the grain right into the trailer, but no. Gotta run it through the field bin, or the mother bin first, you know? I don't know why. Why not? Why not? I thought it was funny to do that, you know? Really did. So, all right, we are just about done with field 12 now. This is one of our first fields. We have harvested field 12. Some would say way too much. We have done a lot of harvest on this map. I really don't know how many harvests we have done on this map, but I can tell you that it is a lot. We have done a lot on this map. I'm glad in a way to be done almost with this map, but at the same time it's going to suck to see it go, as always. But that's okay. You know, this is episode 70. What is this? Episode 75 right now. That's a lot. That's a lot of episodes in a map. You know? That's a lot. That is definitely a lot of time we've spent in this map. But, you know, it's okay. It's good. And it'll be fun to get back to the Xbox, get back to my roots, and get some good Xbox time in for you guys. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping that everybody else is looking forward to getting back to the Xbox as well. Because why not, right? It's been a while. It's been a while, but I think it'll be a good thing to get back to the Xbox. So, yeah, we'll be playing the Titanium or the Platinum Edition DLC, and it should be a good time. But we are not done yet with this series. We do have some more to go in this series, of course. We definitely have more to go. I've recorded at least 2. I think I have one more for you guys as well, so at least one more video I need to record. Maybe tonight yet, I don't know. I'm going to take a little break after this video, and then I'll come back out here and work some more. So anyway, we are just about wrapping up here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and move this John Deere with the bin, and I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And please make sure your notifications are turned on. Have a great rest of your day, like I said. And as always, toodles.